your home.
Oh,
no,
gosh.
you got the wrong number. It's a 6 when it should have been a 7.
That
Yeah,
ET.
all right, thank you.
Always on the phone.
Sorry.
Always
Trying to phone home
Always
again.
phoning home.
Jeez.
Well, guys, we need to talk about ET this morning because I guess there's some new research shedding light on what I didn't realize was a bit of a shared experience from our childhoods.
Yeah. This is a study that didn't need to be done, but I guess I'm glad that it got done because I feel seen and heard. But apparently 50% of people that saw the movie E.T. think that E.T., the actual character in the film, is terrifying. And
Yes.
I 100% agree.
Now,
Yeah.
I'm in the 11% that hasn't actually seen the movie E.T.,
What?
so I don't have an opinion about this. Like, every time I go
Wow.
to sit down to watch it, I'm like, I got other things I want to
You know, I don't know if I have seen it all the way through because I think I remember getting to that scene as a kid and I turned it off. I pressed stop on the VCR and I was like, I'm not doing this no more.
I mean, just look at this guy. As far as aliens go, E.T., he's not a looker. And it's like, he's just, I mean, realistic enough where he had those like knobby little fingers that would, you know, reach out. Like for me, that, I don't know. I didn't love it. Where I fell off the film was when he gets sick. Right? He goes on the run, and then they find him like down in a ditch in the water, and he's turned all pale. And I was out at that point. Nope, I'm out.
It is super traumatizing, that moment. Like, first of all, E.T. is scary enough as is, and it's terrifying when it's dressed like in the wig and the hat.
Yeah.
The dress. It's terrifying. And then when you get to the end, when he's sick and all gray, and there's the big white tubes that are leading from the house.
Spoiler alert.
I know. I'm sorry, you haven't seen it yet. It's too late. I'm spoiling it. Like, the whole premise of it is crazy, and it just kind of shows like movies in the '80s have evolved in terms of storytelling.
Yeah.
Because like that stuff I don't know would fly today.
Yeah,
Right.
that and like Never Ending Story. You're like,
Yes.
did we need to go that far?
Yes.
That's
Right.
probably true too. I'm curious with this study. So, Kristen, you said 50% of people are horrified, but does that include people who saw this as adults? Because we all saw this as kids. Were adults also terrified, or was this just like a kid thing? Is this child trauma?
You know, it doesn't particularly say.
Yeah.
It just breaks it down into like 13% of people think he was incredibly terrifying. 36% say he's somewhat terrifying. So, I mean, that averages out to about 50%. I think we can all agree, though, like as an adult seeing it for the first time or as a kid, I think it's probably equally as terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy looking, yeah.
He's a creepy looking
It's
alien.
creepy.
I do love that millennials have now all, gotten well enough into adulthood and therapy that we're now re-examining all of our childhood experiences, like all these movies and culture of the 80s and 90s. Like that explains a lot.
Yeah, that's why I can't eat Skittles for some reason. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
Is that what he eats? Like, he eats Skittles, right?
My mom was so irresponsible. M&M's, by the way.
Is it M&Ms?
I think-
Okay.
no, it's
Reese's
Reese's
Pieces. Yeah,
Pieces, isn't it?
Reese's.
Reese's
Yeah,
Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was the only
like,
time
how
in that movie I
irresponsible
felt
were-
joy. It was seeing
Yeah,
candy.
exactly.
It was all downhill from there. Yeah, I think it took me years to even watch the ending because I ran out of the movie room screaming, and my mom was like,
Yes.
"Okay, we're done with that one."
Nightmares
not
for
good.
life. All right.
Yeah.
Well, until the next childhood trauma story comes up. Bye, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
I'm getting another phone call. What?
Oh, sorry. Tell ET you're working. All right. And for more trending topics, you can always catch Nick and Kristen weekdays on 99.5 The Wolf. We'll keep it.